the rights to this music. I own the rights to this message. This is Ivan Bates, all right? It's Ivan Bates' Facebook page. Social media for social change. I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. You good. All right? This is my learning class, my Saturday morning class. We're gonna play this speaker right here. Listen to this.
Hello, this is David Chambersini with the U.S. District Court for the District of Maryland. We spoke yesterday concerning your information and evidence about the Baltimore City Police Department. Returning your call from this morning, sorry we have not written to you yet involving further instructions. You wanted to wait until we received your materials. We actually did receive them today. What we're going to do right now is we're trying to find the best contact at the U.S. Attorney's Office to send these materials to. Once we get that information, I will draft you an email with just more information, some contact info, so you can check and see how the status of that's going. If you could confirm your email address for me, I believe it's bshortman@gmail.com. But if I have that mistaken, just give me another call. I think you have my number, but it's 410-962-3228. Talk to you soon. Bye.
All right, we clear on the message. That's Judge Bennett. Judge Bennett, Judge Badar, Judge Cox, Judge Sauter, Judge Boers. We talk about the corruption in the courts. All right? That's the Supreme Court. That's the Supreme Court. And that's Ivan Bates. And I sent Ivan Bates this information. I was making a documentary. That's me. Letters to Zion. No law against making a movie. I started this movie in 2007. Right here. That's Senator Ben Cardin. See the date? July of 2007. Talking about race and racism. All right. Talking about Dred Scott. Dred Scott says that blacks have no rights in which white America has respect. So in 2025, we're gonna go to court about Dred Scott. See that? And it's notarized. All right. NAACP, ACLU, Obama, Speaker of the House Boehner. We're gonna go to court and we're gonna bring all my paperwork to court. Called Public Accommodations Act. Dear Ivan Bates, criminally charged Scott Shellenberger for kidnapping, lying to the grand jury, theft of property, 1999 Chevy Suburban. I want a trial. You free Keith Davis. You free Keith Davis, I want a trial. At the conclusion of a trial, if a defendant is found innocent, you're supposed to compensate him freely, duly, in the expense and convenience of the government. Right here. That's a body attachment. That's a body attachment. Scott Shellenberger never got arrested. I never got my truck back. I never got my computer back. I never got my property back. I'm out $250 million. And I ain't gonna change the price of the product. Y'all made Baltimore the wire. This is Baltimore rewired. The money behind mass incarceration. I was insured when I started this for $1 million. See the policy? Terrorist acts of fraud. Y'all charged me with terrorism. I'm not a terrorist, so you got to pay that off. I was insured against terrorist acts. Shellenberger committed a terrorist act. The state of Illinois committed a terrorist act. Them toilets ain't nothing but pieces for art. I own shorties. Voter suppression. Ex-felons got a right to vote, so I was getting out to vote. Now it's making a movie. That's Governor Hogan. Those are movie releases. Scott Shellenberger destroyed the other movie releases, so I did it all over again. Like I said, this is Saturday morning learning. I'm teaching you something. This is the learning tree. See the tree? We're gonna shine the light on justice, because it ain't gonna be just us no more. See that? City, county, state, and federal levels. I have exhausted my remedies under the law. Right here, that's Judge Bell. A private citizen appearing before the grand jury. That's Judge Bell. And that's Frank Conway. See the date? So I want to go in front of the grand jury, and I want Scott Shellenberger indicted. That's Alan Locks. See that? Department of Justice. See the date? That's States Attorney's Office. Right here. Social media for social change. I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. Are you there yet? We're talking about mass incarceration in your prison industry. That's Dwayne G. Davis, P.O. Box 38. See the date? We're talking about a class action lawsuit because you did it to a class of people. I got thousands of inmates that will sign off on this in Maryland and in Illinois. Judge Sauter has this. The state prosecutor's office has this. Emails, certified mailings, social media posts, Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk. See that? 2015. That's Congressman Cummings' office. This is Senator Cardin's office. Baltimore County Police Department, Miranda rights. Movie release. Shorty documentary, Rob Fix, Glenn Nelson. You destroyed over 300 movie releases in 2011. 300 of these you destroyed out of my property. You destroyed contracts. I'm shorties. I'm shorties. So these are rules of the Supreme Court. These are the rules of the Supreme Court. And that's the packet to the Supreme Court. And Ivan Bates has that packet. He had that packet. This is the packet I sent him. That's President Bush, President Obama, President Trump, President Biden, President Trump. All right, all 5 of them. To whom it may concern. See the date? James Hammond filed false paperwork with the courts. You can't change property without evicting me from the property. You can't evict me from the property and still collect checks off my bank account. Scott Shellenberger destroyed that. See the testimonial? Where is the beef? Robbie Paymer. This is Officer Dennison from the Baltimore City Police Department. September 2007. Interstate Compact, adult supervision. See the case? We clear on that? That's my FBI file number right there. I was making $1,500 a day, so y'all got to pay me $1,500 a day for every day that y'all had me locked up illegal in Illinois and in Maryland. And you got to have an audit on Jake's Grill from 2008 till now. If James Hammond filed that paperwork with Scott Shellenberger said that I no longer had ownership of that store, you never evicted me. Sheriff Fisher got to produce some paperwork. Baltimore County got to produce that paperwork. Yeah. Pat Young, Izzy Pataki, Julian Jones. We're going to talk about the corruption. Like I said, from 1986, P.O. Box 38, Dwayne G. Davis. See the date? You did the same thing then and you did the same thing now. See the... Here it is. Michael Waller, Ken LaRue, Althea Welsh. N62528. That's Lieutenant Governor Brown and Jill P. Carter and the Baltimore Sun. That's Brooke Learman. And it's notarized. That's the ACLU. And these are the supporters of Shorties. 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 Quarters of shortage. Activism ain't terrorism. That's Get Shorty. That's the Department of Justice, October 2014. Received in the States Attorney's Office. Governor Larry Hogan. RICO Act, you know what the RICO Act is, right? That's when you created a criminal enterprise. You know what kidnapping is, right? We got my paperwork in order. You feel me? That's Kai Jackson, Karen Parks, Stephen Janis. I'm having fun, are you? Baltimore Sun, Chief Editor Brent Jones, Chief Editor Ann Armstrong Williams. James Calabrese from the State Prosecutor's Office. These are the criminal charges against Scott Shellenberger. All right. This is the Baltimore County Detention Center. Like I said, a class action lawsuit because you're doing it to a class of people. All right. Inmate complaints. Like I said, get my paperwork. All right. This is like 8 pages long. See the date, 4/28/2011. See the paperwork? Now I filed a replevin in order to get my property back. Y'all didn't return my property. All right. G. Davis. All right. This is Jailhouse Diary. Jailhouse Diary, and these are all the people that know about it. Linda Dodge, parole and probation. Jeremy Stemmick. All right. Insurance Incorporated. So as far as I'm concerned, from what I can see, I've been based criminally charged Scott Shellenberger. You're talking about $250 million in intellectual property theft. I think we did the educational moment of the day. It took 20 minutes and 50 seconds, so you can put it on rewind, and you can submit this as my testimony in front of the Supreme Court and the grand jury. Supreme Court and the grand jury. We got, how many days of session left? It's 45 more days of session. You got 45 more days for justice. Justice delayed will not be justice denied. I don't get no justice, you don't get no peace. And you can't stop this. We're going to the silver screen with this. We're going to the silver screen with this. If David Simon can do Baltimore to Wire, I can do Baltimore Rewired. If Ivan Bates and Baynard Woods can do We Got a Monster, yeah, well, you got to defeat the beast. If Justin Fenton can make a movie, so can I. It's covered under the First Amendment of the Constitution, freedom of speech. Can you hear me now?